How's it going, guys? This is Mouseball, and this is the Attack Mouse Nation, and welcome to Motoring with Mouseball. And guys, today's video is brought to you by Elite Attack Mouse Nation member and super contributor Roger Gusty, Elite Attack Mouse Nation member and super contributor J.G. Mopar, Elite Attack Mouse Nation member and super contributor Denise Shumko, and Elite Attack Mouse Nation member and super contributor Maxwell Duncan. Now guys, today I want to give you your December update on what's going on with the channel and where Mama Mouse and I are headed. Now obviously Mama Mouse wants me to get a Ducati Panigale V4S or higher, and obviously she doesn't want me to buy that bike until I'm ready for it, which might be several years away, considering that Florida is a very dangerous place to actually ride. But thanks to the Moto Jitsu drills and watching several other instructors such as MC Ryder and Joe Go, I'm doing pretty damn good and getting actually very acquainted with the bike as we speak. I'm getting more comfortable doing U-turns, I'm getting more comfortable leaning the bike, and I'm getting to the point where now the bike is ready for custom painting. Now the reason why the bike hasn't been custom painted right away is very simple. I'm trying to do drills and I'm trying to prep myself for the MSF course that's coming up in December, which is going to be December 9th. Now, as a vigilant person who doesn't want to disappoint Mama Mouse by no stretch of the imagination, what I've done is I've actually did the e-course very early, so that way I have the actual certificate printed out and I have everything I need, so that way when I go into the MSF course, I have a helmet, I have gloves, I have a motorcycle jacket, motorcycle pants, and over the ankle boots. So it's very important to have all the gear necessary to even ride on the range. I even went as far as buying the motorcycle glasses, and guess what? They are Italian. So I didn't skimp when it came down to the motorcycle glasses needed for the MSF in case they require it. Now, the best part is that I'm moving forward on Mouseball as far as the design for the adjustable spoiler that Mama Mouse and I are building. Now, even though that kind of got put on the back burner, well, let's just say that it's going to be put up front very soon. Jasmin, our Corvette, got 4 new tires, so that problem's been put out of the way, and we're looking at getting into a throttle position sensor for the car, so that way the check engine light will finally be gone. So we've got to find a throttle position sensor for the Corvette, and unfortunately marril underwent its first major failure. Now the thing with marril is that marril has actually been a very amazing car with 178,000 miles on it, and finally the car started overheating. The fan just went on and on and on, droning like crazy, and of course it's going to drone like crazy when there's actually no coolant in the expansion tank. So what was in the expansion tank? Well, it was actually engine oil, and luckily the coolant didn't make its way into the oil supply, which is what we were really worried about at the time, that the actual engine oil was going to be contaminated with coolant. And when you pull that dipstick and you see that chocolate milk coming through your dipstick, well, that's bad news. That's either a blown head gasket, a cracked block, and several other problems that could be caused by actually mixing oil and coolant together in the engine, pretty much destroying all the lubricating properties of the liquid moly we're using to keep marril on the up and up. Now obviously what's going on with marril has more to do with the cooling system and the oil seeping into the coolant. So what's happening is that chocolate milkshake material or gunk is actually circulating through the passages of the engine and circulating through the water pump and through the coolant expansion tank and radiator. So we called our good friend Gail at Origo. We got the radiator, we got the engine cooler, excuse me, a little distracted here, but we got the engine oil cooler. We've got the timing belt and water pump kit, which honestly, if I'm going to go in there and I'm going to replace the radiator and replace the engine oil cooler, I might as well go in there and pretty much finish up with the timing belt and water pump and pretty much just flush the engine out of all that garbage that's inside of it. So go in once, never go back in again. And I guess at the same time, I'm going to crinkle coat the valve cover, since it's going to have to come off in order for me to lock the cam in place and lock the crank in place. So it's going to be a pretty big job, and it's going to take probably a weekend or two to get it done, but marril should be back on point in no time. And that's going to be a good thing, because marril's my daily and I need marril badly. Now, could I be using the Corvette to get back and forth? Well, yeah, of course, but the problem is the Corvette's tags need to be redone, and I don't have the time to get the tags redone on the Corvette by itself. I'm waiting to take the MSF class like Jessica wants me to take, and past that, get my motorcycle endorsement, present the certificate to the DMV, and get that motorcycle endorsement put on my license. So what I'm going to end up doing is getting a custom tag for the bike, a Piccati tag for the bike, and getting the custom plate for Jasmin, a tag that says Jasmin on it. And once I've got those two plates done and tags renewed on Jasmin, we're off and running. And there's going to be a whole lot more content on the way, new shorts and everything that you guys can look forward to on my motorcycle journey, which I'm going to do more videos on the Moto Piccati channel. And it's called Moto Piccati Italy for those of you who want to subscribe. And I know I've started channels before and haven't really posted a lot of content, but I'm hoping to have motorcycle only videos there, so that way I can bring my channel back to producing Abarth content only. So guys, I hope you like, share, and subscribe to this video and become a part of the Attack Mouse Nation. A huge shout out to our good friend over in the UK, That Blue Abarth, on his march to 300 subs. He's been on a tear. You know, he's done a creator video on Mama Mouse and I, which has been really appreciated. And we are going to revisit That Blue Abarth very soon with another video on him and his progress on making it to 300 subs. So hopefully he'll hit that magic number of 500 very soon. And like I said, I cannot wait to see what he's got in store. I mean, obviously I've been very busy, so I got a lot of videos to catch up on. JG Mopar has been dropping videos left and right. I got to watch a couple of his videos, and he's always got entertaining content. I mean, I'm even considering learning how to play a guitar, just so that way I can connect with my friend Turbo Tom and JG Mopar on a more musical level. Now, honestly guys, I don't know how good I'll be at playing a guitar, but it's not a bad thing to try, and it'll definitely give me one more thing to try to excel at, which is what the Attack Mouse Nation is about. Now don't worry, I'm not running myself thin. I'm not going to have so many things that I can't keep up with, you know, because honestly, everything that I do and everything that I touch usually has to do with my ability to airbrush and paint, draw, and be creative with Mama Mouse. And plus, I don't think Mama Mouse would mind having a song sung for her while I play the guitar, as funny as that might be. But nevertheless, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay wealthy, and remember, when the holiday season comes, don't be surprised if you see Mouseball with a Santa hat on. Take it easy, guys. Mouseball out.